Starting off with dummy doctoring, I start in front of the balance point, take a step behind the balance point, swing twice, I catch, and then keep my horse straight, dally, and back up. Now moving on to cow pen. Here I want to get my in and to the left. Here she's kind of wanting to turn away from me, so I wait for her thought to change. Once it does, I give her some relief, and then I get my in turn. Now I want her to go in and to the right. Once again, as soon as she turns in, I give her some relief. Now I want to set up for my away turns. Here I shouldn't have waved my hand, I should have just moved further into her flight zone to get her to move. Now I'm going to try and get my away into the left. So now I'm going to get my away into the right. Here I feel like I set up my shot good. Started in front of the balance point, behind the balance point, I only swung twice and just barely caught here. But I kept my horse straight. Now on to barrels, I feel like I had a correct swing and my horse had a good temperament. But I do feel like she could have had better willing submission and vertical flexion here. On my rimfire drill, I dallied and I asked for stage 1. Could have had a better stage 1. On the sawhorse and dummy for healing, I feel like I had a good swing. Could have set a better trap, could have kept my hand more forward, but I did dally, keep my horse straight and stop. Same for heading, but I pulled my slack and dallied, kept my horse straight and stopped. On dummy doctoring for horsemanship and roping, I scored myself a 6 for both. On the cow pen for the stockmanship, I scored myself a 6, and for the roping side, I scored myself a 5. I could have had a better loop. For the barrels on the horsemanship side, I scored myself a 6. My horse just needed more willing submission, a better temperament, and better vertical flexion. For the roping side of the barrels, I scored myself a 6 as well. I feel like I had a correct swing, but my horse just needed a better stage 1 for the rimfire. For the sawhorse and dummy for healing, I scored myself a 5 on the horsemanship side. I just needed to keep my hand more forward. And for the roping side, I could have set a better trap, so I also scored myself a 5. And on the sawhorse and dummy for heading, I scored myself a 6 for the horsemanship. Once again, I just needed to keep my hand more forward, and for the roping, I also scored myself a 6.